This is a big jump for Sarah and for women in general because just 2 years ago, women's ski jumping wasn't an Olympic sport. Campus tour guides are filled with fun facts. Did you know the BYU library has about 4 million books, enough to fill 98 miles of bookshelves, which is from BYU to Salt Lake and back. All the bones you see here were discovered just like this, buried in the ground in southern Utah. More than 50% of Goldman Sachs employees in the Salt Lake office speak a second language. They've had a great season so far, so if they can continue to do well in the coming weeks, they'll be able to keep that title. This close friendship also helps the two on the court because they're able to read each other and communicate more effectively. But Nelson will keep running so he can start training for the upcoming track season. Christy Jacinto, BYU TV Sports. Goldman Sachs opened its Salt Lake location back in 2000, but executives say the dramatic growth has primarily been within the last 5 years.
Junior gymnast Megan Bain Tidwell's balancing school practice and most recently marriage. BYU TV Sports reporter Christy Jacinto shows us how this season will be much different for Tidwell.
BYU gymnast Megan Tidwell is back in the Smith Fieldhouse for her junior season. This year she's not only adjusting to her new status as an upperclassman, but also to her new last name.
Yes, Megan Bain, M-E-G. See?
Megan got married to Chandler Tidwell in November, and it's his love and support that helps her feel more confident while competing.
This is my first season being married, obviously, and it has been great. And so just knowing that, I have that unconditional love from someone no matter how I perform or how I do, it's just the best.
He also helps her stay on top of the little things she needs to do each day to keep her body injury-free.
He's been really good about helping me monitor my injuries. For example, he will make sure that I do all of my stretches and all of my strengthening.
Preventing further injury is extremely important to Tidwell after suffering a season-ending Achilles tear in 2012.
They're like, where does it hurt? And I'm like, kind of in this area, but I really gotta go. And then they felt it and my Achilles was just gone, and my trainer just grabbed my shoulders and she looked at me and she said, Megan, you are done for the season. Now let's get out of here.
Even though this experience was extremely difficult for Tidwell, she was able to use that time to work on bars because that's all she could physically do.
And I ended up getting on bar team the next season, and I was able to compete all around, which was my original objective when I first came into college gymnastics.
Tidwell was even named one of the best all-around gymnasts on the team in 2013, which was their highest scoring year since 2005 in her first season competing all around for BYU. Now for this 2014 season, she hopes to continue to improve and stay injury-free with the help of her husband. Christy Jacinto, BYU TV Sports. Noah Cahoon is the CEO of Paperbox Pilots, a business headquartered in this Utah County basement.
When I was a little kid, I used to make cardboard airplanes all the time, and I had my dad draw the gauges.
Flight controls once sketched by crayons have turned into this.
This informational back, and we grab the tutorial, and we get the first sheet and the second sheet.
The kit includes detailed stickers and a simple do-it-yourself guide showing you how to create an airplane out of an old box.
That's in order.
Noah has a support staff, including his 5-year-old brother Milo, who couldn't remember his official title. Milo is officially the CFO, or Chief Flight Officer. Basically, he's the test pilot for this whole operation.
Let's see. Yep.
The business first launched last October. They've sold nearly 1,000 kits, mostly to individuals, but also a few large orders.
We just had the Boeing Museum of Flight order, and they ordered 48 sticker packets.
So where does a young CEO go from here? I mean, he's only 13.
Now that I know what this is like, maybe I could start another company, that's a little bit more professional than selling stickers.
If you're wondering what his parents' involvement is, Noah actually makes all of the business arrangements. He meets with all the clients, he makes all the final decisions, and he even has some new plans coming out to make a race car, fire truck, and even a dollhouse for the girls.